This is January 8th to January 12th market recap. I'm gonna go through the trades that I took this week. I did this on the 8th of January. Pretty much what I saw here was we gapped up, we gapped that opened, we consolidated a little bit, then we had an impulsive move to the upside. So once I saw that, I was like, all right, there's a possibility that price may want to target the high of 47.60. So my thoughts was I wanted to get in at a retest of this wick. So that's what happened pretty much. We got the retest. I took an entry. We got to this zone here. We started to get aggressive buying with some imbalance. So there was barely any selling in this candle right here. So we had a number of imbalance buyers stepping in aggressive buying. We had a gap up. The volume was there. Delta was there. Cumulative delta was there as well, and it was at a key level that I had plotted during pre-market. So, and that was like the previous day high. So it was a bunch of confluence that influenced this whole setup here. So that's why I took it. My platform, I think it froze or whatnot. So I wind up kind of cutting the trade a bit early than I should have, but I had my stops below here and I was targeting the high of the previous day. And this is something I tend to do a lot. Um, I tend to tighten up my stops and try to lower the risk. I took the trade. I had closed out a bit early, like I said, because my platform did freeze on me and I had to log out and log back in, and I kind of got frustrated, so I closed it out with profit, but that did play out actually. In here, I took some of my profit around in this region here, but yeah, we did hit my target. Target did get filled or whatnot, but like I said, I cut it early because my platform had froze. So I noticed we did catch a bounce at this level right here, so I was just waiting. So basically, I was saying that I didn't want to be a seller or buyer here because we was in the middle. So I took a long hair. Took a long hair with the stops at this low, and what I saw here was we had a trend that was setting up with a trend line break. We broke above this zone. We tapped it about 1, 2. We tried to get below it, and I was like, this area test is making this area is turning into support. So it was a resistance. We broke above it, turned into support. We had VWAP holding in that zone. We had Delta was strong. Volume was becoming strong at the time. We had impulsive. I had imbalance buy. We had aggressive buy stepping in. We had accumulated delta that was on our side. So we had a number of confluence that was in our favor. So I took along here. So yeah, that's pretty much how the day ended. So um, I took this trade here. This is the trade I went. So I was in a trade. I was in this trade, and I think I had a bit of drawdown. I jumped in a bit early, but I had the high. My high was here. I saw that we had divergence. So we had divergence here. I noticed that we was getting imbalance. We was getting imbalance around here. I knew there was a lot of buyers here, so I had a feeling that they we wanted to trap bulls. It was stalling out, so I think I wound up closing. And I wound up closing it. The critically grabbed there, and then we started to push up. Pretty much this what happened. So I had got out around here, and as you can tell, price held the trend line the whole time, and we just pushed up. That we was in this area right here. We was in this zone, and it sort of was kind of it was holding. Not even sort of kind of. It was holding. It held at this candle here, at this candle. We wicked down this candle right here. We held, and then finally we got that push above it with this huge volume. Just continued to ride all the way up throughout the whole day. I think we closed at 4,800 on the day. But yeah, so I was expecting this candle to happen around here, and sometimes I just have to take in account that I'm not gonna get the actual signal right away. So yeah, so that pretty much was it for structure, but I wouldn't get any structure. I wouldn't get any entry. I wouldn't. It would just take off without me. So like right here, I think I was trying to take a trade here. I wanted the entry at 48.08, and I was waiting for the candle to close. And after the candle closed, I wanted to get the pullback. This was a trade I wanted to take here as well. I wanted to see price get to that zone. So I wanted to take this trade here. I wanted to short, and same thing happened here. Same thing happened here. I was waiting for an entry. I wanted to. I placed my stops. We had about 19 2 point risk on this trade. Yeah, there was no confirmation there whatsoever. So I was pretty upset about that. I waited for price to come all the way up here, and I took a short. I took another short at the zone. So end of the week, 4-1, and that's it.